What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Tyler Brook. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we are finally starting our 2024 NFL Draft previews. Not with Caleb Williams out of USC. Instead, we are starting with Drake Maye, quarterback out of North Carolina. Potential number one overall pick. Feels very confident he's going to be at least a top 10. Special quarterback for the Tar Heels. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Again, Drake Maye, quarterback, North Carolina. So Maye's coming in as just a redshirt sophomore into 2023, but I mean, after last year, just really checks off a lot of boxes you want from a quarterback prospect. 6'4", 220 pounds, only 20 years old, will be 21 in August. So by the time if he declares, by the time he's a rookie in theoretically 2024, he'd only be 22 years old. He will be a redshirt sophomore this year. As a redshirt freshman, 2022 ACC Player of the Year, third team All-American by Pro Football Focus. The numbers were just incredible. 66.2% completion, 4,300 yards, 38 touchdowns, only 7 picks, and then he added, another 700 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns on the ground. He checks every box statistically, accolades, size, and you got to remember, this was only his first year as the starter in college. So a lot of good to get to with Drake Maye. Why don't we go ahead and dive into the film? Really impressed by this kid. So we only have one game of film to show you from Maye, but I really think it showcases a lot of what you really want to see from a top 10 potential number one pick, along with a couple things that he still needs to work on. Again, only 1 year as a full-time starter at the college level, but the film from this game is impressive. He finished with 5 touchdowns against Notre Dame. A couple of those were garbage time, admittedly. They tried to have a spirited comeback at the end. But just the tape's very impressive. So why don't we start here? This is the first play from scrimmage from Drake Maye. We're just going to turn this on. What you're going to see, gets the ball. He's scanning. No one's open. He is rolling out to his left away from his body, and he just throws right on the money there. Again, you like to see from such a young quarterback, scan the field, sees no one's open, starts escaping, and then he puts that ball... He puts that ball where no one else but the wide receiver can get it. That immediately stands out. First play of the game. That's a heck of a play. That is some special ball placement. He has a lot of confidence. His arm looks really effortless. It doesn't seem like he's putting in a ton of labor into his throws, and we'll go into the deep balls in a little bit. But it's just smooth the way he releases that pass, whether it is off script or within the rhythm of the offense. Here we go. Just a tight window throw right here. Sets his feet. Plants that between 2 defenders. He's just finding the soft spot. He can see that linebacker. You can see his head's turned. But he's just, as soon as that wide receiver gets behind that linebacker, he's rifling that in. And that's just a beautiful tight window throw. Let's watch that one more time. Just calm, cool, collected, zips that in between the ref too. It's already tight enough with two linebackers there, but to get that in between those guys and the referee, that's a phenomenal tight window throw. Got another one here. He's going to be looking toward the bottom of the screen, not the wide receiver closest to the 40, but the one in between. Watch what he's doing. He's noticing the eyes of the linebacker that's dropping. And he's just zipping it in a window right here. Again, tight window throw. His wide receiver does get decked. But, just the confidence and timing to find that in the hole, in the coverage, with anticipation. Recognizing the linebacker's drop is putting him in the middle of the field and not towards the hash. And then just zipping that through. That's a difficult throw at any level. It's impressive ball placement. Here's another angle of that same throw. I just love the way he steps into these throws too. He's not too hoppy on his feet, getting into his drop, keeping his cleats in the ground, and then just steps into it. When you have a clean pocket, you got to step into that. It helps with your velocity and placement. Great ball. right behind the linebacker. By the time he's flipping his hips, it's too late, and that's just another tight window throw. Here we go. Another one. Just throwing the deep ball. Running a play fake. It's cover one, it looks like. You at least have a single high safety look pre-snap. He sees safety is a little slow reacting to that. He knows his wide receiver is going to get a step, and he's just ripping it. The fact that he can just effortlessly hit this wide receiver in stride against a single high safety to the point where, it's not the best angle by the safety, but the wide receiver is able to get behind him because of its in stride, and it's a touchdown. Huge play. That's a drive starter, too. He's just taking a deep shot. He's fitting that just behind the safety in stride. Huge play. I mean, this game is just littered with big-time throws, like NFL throws from a guy that's a first-year starter. Same, different angle, same play. Let's watch it again. Here we go. Stepping into it. I mean, he doesn't have the cleanest throwing platform here either. His center, his left guard and his running back are kind of getting into his lap, but he's not afraid. He's not fading away from that throw. The follow through. I mean, just look at the follow through on this. Still from an okay throwing platform, but he's not shying away, and he just delivers a strike. Phenomenal throw. Here, this is probably one of my favorite throws of the game. He's got backside blitz coming, unaccounted for. He's got to get this throw off. He recognizes the pressure coming. You can see that. It looks like a defensive back safety corner is coming backside. He feels it coming, and he hurries up his timing to get that throw off. Just good awareness, and then he just delivers another perfect strike. His deep ball placement, it's arm strength and touch. It's not... Whenever I think of touch, I think of Mac Jones out of Alabama. He didn't have the best arm, but he was able to deliver it in stride because he would loft those passes up, right? I think Maye just has such natural, smooth arm talent that he doesn't need as much touch, but his placement on these deep balls, I mean, you're seeing it again. He's just hitting guys deep downfield in stride. I mean, that's from, the 25 to the 20. Just beautiful. This one I don't understand. That should be a completion. I don't know how he gets this ball off. He sees the pressure. He feels it. He steps up. He has two guys on him and a third coming to his face, and I don't get how he gets that ball off. I hate throwing around comparisons to guys, but plays like that make me remember of Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers, guys that just with pressure in your face or getting hit, just deliver some incredibly accurate balls. Just floored at how he got that away. That should have been a completion. That was right in the receiver's hands. Other thing you're going to notice with Maye, the athletic ability is there. In the modern NFL, you're seeing more and more mobile quarterbacks. He has quite a bit of mobility to him. His pocket awareness, he knows when the pocket's collapsing or when he needs to evacuate. And here, I mean, he almost stays upright. I mean, the fact that he even gets a few more yards after getting tripped up like that, shows the athletic ability he has for a 6'4", 220-pound quarterback. Love to see that. Another one here. Again, just I think what he feels here, look at 57 for Notre Dame. He should be trying to hold that, the B gap, but instead he spins inside. Maye feels the pocket collapsing, but because 57 goes inside instead, he has that lane to escape. And I mean, he almost finishes this play for a touchdown. It's not only just the athleticism to be mobile and carry the ball, but it is the pocket awareness to know when to escape and make plays with your legs, which makes him an even more dynamic playmaker. Prevent the sacks, pick up yards where you can get them. This is probably one of my favorite plays I've watched, simply because this is like third and 10. They need to move the sticks. It's in their territory, so you don't want to, flip the field, or you don't want to give the Notre Dame, possession with friendly opportunity to score. So what he's doing here, he could try and slide or give up on this play. Instead, he's going through. 4 guys have to bring him down. Just excellent, excellent competitive toughness. One more time. Just you got to get 10 yards. Just try your best. He gets the first down. Love to see it. Now, as far as weaknesses and negatives, again, he was a first-year starter last year. I think 2023 will speak a lot about how he develops, and it's just small things. But one thing I noticed, and it's not just this game, but in all the games I've watched him in this previous season, for a guy that's only a first-year starter, he does an excellent job of scanning the field, going through his progressions to find the open guy. That being said, sometimes he's a little too rushed going through his reads, and that kind of results in throws like this. You can see he wants to go with that first read, hurries to the second read, and he just sails it. I noticed that a couple times, where he wants to hit that immediate, that's my guy. Nope, I got to hit the next guy in the progression, but it's just not accurate. He just needs to settle. You can see he's still moving around, not settled in the pocket as he delivers that ball, and it just sails on him. There are a couple other throws that just inconsistent inaccuracies. I mean, this should be pretty straightforward to the running back. Just dirts it. I don't know if it's his footwork, just not feeling comfortable with the throw. Maybe it's pressure in his face. Just very surprising. That's an easy pitch and catch. Just can't find him. And then it should be a touchdown. PA with the flat. Guy's open. Number 18, he's coming in motion, and he's just going to run a flat. He should be wide open there and just can't get it. A little too high. Other one. This is going to drive me nuts. We saw it a little bit already with his scrambling ability. Because, again, he is mobile. He's super mobile. But if he's going to be a franchise quarterback, dude's got to slide. You can't take this many hits at the NFL level. Again, I'm from Indianapolis. Colts fans know too much about their quarterback getting beat up. Andrew Luck's career was ruined because of it. And you got to know when to quit on a play. Can't be taking punishing hits like this. Another one, this is unnecessary punishment. I like that he's able to take off and make plays with his legs, but, he's getting stuck right there. Where you can go down instead, you're at least getting a shot in the ribs. And here he knows how to slide. It's not an issue for him. He knows how to do it. Just wish he would do it more often. But that's all we have today. Shorter episode, but wanted to get kick-started on the 2024 draft class. Stay in tune. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're continuing the Packers rookie preview series with Sean Clifford on Friday. Next week, we'll be talking about Carl Brooks, Dontavion Wicks, maybe some Marvin Harrison Jr. for the 2024 draft class. Really looking forward to that one. Again, as an Indianapolis guy, I'm excited to talk about Marvin Harrison's kid. But that's all we got today. Make sure you subscribe, keep watching any other videos you find interesting. I'm Tyler Brook. Thanks again for watching.